Warning, this video contains many tears. Do not watch if you do not like seeing me cry. Filmed in November 2022 for my future self. Hi, dear 30-year-old Shaf. This is 26-year-old Shaf talking to you. And I feel very awkward talking to my camera alone. But yeah, I've been meaning to make this video for quite some time because this year has been a year where I think a lot about my future. And I have so many questions for you and I hope that you can answer by the time you turn 30. So let's begin. Firstly, I want to ask about your career. Let me tell you about my career right now. So I'm in R2, second year in FemMed residency. I'm currently doing my Changi E&E posting. It has been a very tough year in terms of work-wise. Very stressful, adapting to different environments. But I'm trying to learn as much as I can, and I know that I will not get the opportunity to go through the same postings in the future. So even though it's tough, I'm slowly surviving. And when you're watching this, you survived. So yay! I would say that I enjoy FemMed. I'm very happy and grateful that I got into FemMed. And I'm part of the FemMed film. And I enjoy seeing my patients, especially in polyclinic, and building rapport with them. I feel that I'm still lacking a lot in terms of my knowledge, but I hope that you have achieved that by the time you're watching this. And I also hope you don't forget that the patients are the priority and that we still have the same love and patience for them. So my question to you is, what are you doing? Have you got it all figured out? Are you in polyclinic? Are you in private? Did you go to Comhos? Do you specialize even more? Because right now I don't know what I want to do. It might surprise me, but I think most importantly, I hope that you're happy, and I hope that you are doing what you love and that you are able to cope with the stress like you always have. You always have been able to cope with stress. So I hope that has continued on and that you're satisfied wherever you may be. So yeah, that's that for my questions about our career. So moving on, let me ask about my love life, my sad love life. So I'm definitely gonna be emotional talking about this. That's why I prepared my tissue. I prepared it. I would say my love life has been very sad. Yeah, I think growing up, I've always liked people from afar, but was too afraid to tell them how I feel. So I never really got into any relationship. At the same time, I feel like people, I don't know if they didn't like me or what, but I was just not that kind of girl. Then I got into my first relationship, which lasted 6 years and ended this year in July. And it's the hardest thing that you ever went through so far. I think it's always gonna hurt. Right now I tell myself that it's never not gonna be painful thinking about it, because it was such a loss and I feel that it was such a shame that we had to part. Quoting Coldplay, the scientist. You had to end a relationship with someone you loved and someone who really loved you. But at the same time, I feel that the decision that I made was a very mature one. I was trying to protect my future self from a relationship that, how do I describe it? It was just never gonna work out, was it? Even though it was so beautiful in many ways. Ultimately, I wanted someone I can marry. It took me a long time to realize that he couldn't give me that. But I've been spending the second half of this year healing from that relationship and learning to find myself again. And it has been such a wild ride. Right now, I would say, even though I'm crying, I cry so easily, I'm okay. It doesn't seem like it, but I'm okay. I finally feel at peace with where I am. I feel like I'm actually happy and satisfied to be single right now. I feel like I need to be. And I thought that I would be more lonely, and I thought that I would be doing worse, but I'm not. I actually feel I'm doing okay. I received a lot of support from my friends and my family, which made me feel less alone. And most importantly, I grew comfortable with my own company, and I like spending time with myself. So this period has been a lot of self-discovery and self-love. It's just that whenever I think about the past, it will always hurt, and that's why I cry. But I don't want to go back. I want to leave it behind. I hope that one day I can talk about it without crying. And right now I feel like I'm not actively looking out for someone. And for the first time in my life, I don't have a crush on anyone. Yay! So yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy this period of time and take my own time to heal. I keep telling myself that I should try and look for someone new next year, which is 2023. But let's see how it goes. So finally, I'm going to be asking you the questions. At 30 years old, have you found love again? Are you married? Do you have children? Have you moved out of your home? Are you living with the love of your life? If you are, what is he like? What's his name? What's his job? How tall is he? Is he handsome? Does he like to play music? And most importantly, is he a good person? That's the most important. And he just has to be nice and kind-hearted, treats people well, and I hope that you're happy and that you can look back in your past relationships and see that it was meant to end. You know, everything was meant to happen the way it did. I really hope you found someone. I really hope you found the love that you deserve. But I know that there's a possibility that you didn't, or you haven't. And if that's the case, it's okay. You have yourself, and you have so many friends and family who love you and who you love. Wherever he may be, it will be a privilege for him to know you. You are such a beautiful person, inside and out. You deserve to be happy, and I hope that you are. I think that's all my questions for my love life. And lastly, let me ask about your family. How is everyone? How is kakak? How is abang? Is abang married? How is ibu? How is ayah? Are they still healthy and well? Inshallah, they're still healthy. I wonder if they're still staying in this house. Do you visit them often? You better do. Does kakak have children? Do I have nieces and nephews? Most importantly, I just hope everyone is healthy and happy. Right now, I'm still living with all of them. With ibu, ayah, abang, kakak and Faris. Most of the time, we are at peace and we are comfortable. I think that's that for questions about my family. Hi, this is Editing Chef here, and I'm here to continue the video. Somebody forgot to ask so many questions. So here I am. It's currently a few months later. It's now already January 2023, and I would say that I'm doing much better than I was in this video. I feel, thankfully, that I'm doing better. So anyways, the questions that I wanted to ask you that you forgot to ask is, firstly, how are your friends doing? How are your friends from secondary school? How is Namita, Tsure, Leslie, Jaeyoon, Hazik, and Cheryl? I'm sure that they're doing well, and I'm sure that you guys are still close. Half of them are engaged at the moment. It's a very, very exciting time in their lives, and I'm so happy and excited to be a part of it as well. I'm wondering also if you're still close to your JC friends, your friends from medical school, and also currently your latest new friends from FEMET residency. I hope that you're still close to most of them, and I'm also curious to find out whether you have found new friends. Next, I wanted to ask about your hobbies. What are you doing in your free time? Currently, I still sing and play my ukulele. That has been something that is quite constant that I've tried to continue over the years, which has been my passion. But apart from that, I also am a very passionate TikToker. I love making TikToks for fun. But another thing that I enjoy doing is photography. I like to take photos of people, and I also like to have my photos taken. So I'm wondering if you still do that. I hope so. I'm wondering what other hobbies you might have picked up, or if you have continued the same ones. The last question I wanted to ask is, I hope you're happy. Are you happy? Do you miss your past? Do you miss this room? I love this room. I'm scared of one day having to leave this room and this house, and this family. I don't really want to think about it, but I want you to know that sometimes the past can hurt you, and it's okay not to look back. It's okay to just keep looking forward and appreciating your life as it is, appreciating everything that has happened to you, and just keep moving on, keep pushing forward, and keep being strong. Okay, you can do it, and I'm looking forward to seeing how you grow even more. I'm sure you will be an amazing person, and I feel that you already are. So I'm wishing you the very best in your future ahead. I look forward to meeting you and seeing how our life turns out. Okay, back to the video. Now let me give you a tour. So this is your room. This is my flower wall that I'm very proud of. This is my bed. This is how it looks like. Let me show you my table. See, I cleaned it up for you. You like it? I'm very proud of the makeover that I gave in my room. Let me give you a tour of my photo grid. So that's that. This is a letter to my future self too. This is the cupboard. These are the flowers that Epic Faces gave me after I broke up. So sweet of them. This is all my bags and my shoes. This is the view outside. The famous neighbor's view. That's a mess, don't look at this. But yes, and then this is the phone that I'm using. This is iPhone 13 Pro. This is my Apple Watch. Is it focusing? Not really. Too bad. So that's the end of the video. I'm looking forward to your reply. I hope you're happy, and I want you to know that I love you very much. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. You will be someone's best thing, but until then, be the best for yourself. Sometimes you don't get what you want because you deserve better. Someday you will look back and know exactly why it had to happen.